Hey everybody, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. I have some terrible news. The city has sent my landlord a letter. This is a copy of it. I'm not going to show it because it'll reveal my location, and I don't want that in the public, just for a number of reasons. But I am in Canada. So the letter, let me read it. It has come to the attention of the city that I'm just skipping over the actual name. The above noted property is in violation of bylaw number 216-2009 as amended. The property was inspected by a bylaw enforcement officer on October the 7th, 2016. And such an inspection revealed that the property fails to conform to section 4.38 of the Comprehensive Zoning Bylaw 216-2009. Schedule A attached outlines in detail the sections of the zoning bylaw that are currently being violated, the actions required to bring the property into conformity with the bylaw, and penalties that could be issued if the noted violations are not corrected. You may make representations with respect to the conditions of the property or the work that is required to be done in writing or at a meeting with the bylaw enforcement officer. Failure to respond will result in further action being taken by the city. Thank you for your anticipated cooperation in this matter, his signature, and where to contact them. Now, I'll read you the bylaw, what it says here, guys, and then I'll kind of point out what I think's important. So, Zoning Bylaw 4.38, Part A, noxious uses prohibited, notwithstanding any other provision hereof to the contrary. No use shall be permitted in any zone which is offensive or dangerous by reason of the emission of odor, smoke, dust, noise, gas fumes, vibration, or refuse matter. Okay, this doesn't apply to me. Part B does, though. Part B, restricted uses. The following uses are prohibited throughout the zoned area, either alone or in conjunction with other uses, unless specifically permitted hereon or by an amending bylaw. Truck bodies, vans, and shipping containers as storage facilities, except in an industrial zone. Currently, there is a semi-trailer being used as a storage container on the property, which is in violation of the city bylaw. Please remove the trailer from the property to gain compliance, or the city will take further action which may include fines. Penalty. Any person who contravenes this bylaw is guilty of an offense and on conviction is liable. On a first conviction, to a fine of not more than $25,000, and on a subsequent conviction, to a fine of not more than $10,000 for each day or part thereof which the contravention has continued after the day which the person was first convicted. Please call the numbers, blah blah blah. A reinspection will be made on October 31st, 2016 to determine compliance of this notice. And the final piece of paper. Failure to comply will result in further action being taken by the city, including charges being laid. So, guys, the government is going after me and the landlord And you can probably tell I'm pretty happy about that. Going in, I knew this may happen, so I'm not 100% shocked. The government is getting ridiculous. It is a trailer. It's not ugly. As you guys could tell, I did a nice job painting and doing skirting, but apparently they don't like it. And the funny part is, this is commercial land. You can do a lot with commercial land. You can turn commercial land into a cemetery if you wanted to. You can do all kinds of stuff, but I can't park a trailer on the land? Come on, guys. The government is out of control. I've been saying it forever. And it ties into all my conspiracy videos. I'm living proof of what's going on here. So, my options right now, me and the landlord is actually more gung-ho about this than I am. He's willing to take, me and him are going to go up to the meeting with this dude and see what can be done. If nothing can be done, I'm I'm going to pay him to move the trailer back to the original location before the 31st. If you guys don't know my original location, watch my older videos. Hopefully I'll be able to go back there. I haven't talked to the guy over there yet. I'm sure I will be able to, though. Now, all the work I did on the skirting, me and my dad did on the skirting, will have to now be removed and put inside the tiny house. And the lumber as well. Lumber, skirting, AVS plumbing, and yeah, I think that's everything. And the lumber that is under the legs and feet of the tiny house. Legs and wheels, I mean. So that's where we're at right now, guys. I've had a hell of a month this October. I lost my grandmother a few days before my birthday. The funeral was the day before my birthday. And then I did the videos that you saw me on my first stay over in the tiny house at the new location for my birthday. And now this. I have to move the tiny house after doing all this work because I don't conform to some dude's BS in the city. So I don't know what to say, guys. It's the government is gone too far, too fast, and is completely criminal. Oh, yeah. I am not a happy camper, if you can tell. So, I don't know. This may be the end of the off-grid tiny house. I've said that before, though, and kept trucking, so who knows. So I'd like to hear you guys' comments below. I have the dude's number, department number, and extension. I don't know if anyone would want that to maybe raise a little hell about this. But that's always an option. I I don't think I'm going to be quitting, guys, so hang in there. My channel on YouTube is just starting to grow, and I appreciate that and everybody's support and watching my videos. But this month has been awful. It's other than me staying over at the tiny house for my birthday. It's been good, but that experience was good. But the losing my grandmother and this is put the cherry on the top of the cake for this month. It's been horrible. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. Maybe you have some ideas for me in the comments. But yeah. I also actually, coming back home here on the drive, I saw someone building a tiny house in their driveway on a transport trailer. But yet my stuff is getting banned and I have to move it. So go figure, guys. What am I doing wrong here? How am I not able to get away with it and other people are? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And it's pretty frustrating. And it just confirms to me the government is out to get the little people that are trying to do the right thing. My project is a budget project, as you guys can tell from the layouts. I've seen these TV shows about building tiny houses, and they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. Mine total, including solar, has cost me just over 20 grand. If you haven't seen that video where I lay it all out, it's called The Cost of My Off-Grid Tiny House. I believe that's the title. So right now, guys, I don't know. It just proves my point that the government is out to get the little guy. I have built a budget, affordable house that will be self-sufficient, well, basically self-sufficient, more energy efficient than your average house in the city, and they want to get rid of it and ban it. Yet they want to go green and do a carbon tax, and it's mind-blowing how the stupidity, it does not make sense. It's a scam. The carbon tax is official. It's been always a scam to me because I know, I'm awake. But if they were serious about going green and all this stuff, why ban my project? Why ban tiny homes? Why can you not live on your land, your own land that you bought, and without having a house on it and connected to the grid? Why is that illegal? We have serious issues to face in the future, guys, and I've been just run over by the government bus, basically. And yeah, so I'm devastated. I'm not surprised, but I'm devastated, frustrated, and we'll see what happens. I gotta try and figure all this out, pick up the pieces, and keep going. So that's it for me, guys. Terrible news, and I'll try and keep you up to date, so stay tuned. That's it from now, guys. We'll talk to you later.